guys, it is Coach Candice here with another part of my mobility series for the weekend leading into our first classes back in the gym. So with that being said, I've done a lot over hip mobility. Now let's talk about the thoracic mobility, right? So some of us may have had problems with when we go overhead, we're here in front of our ears rather than pushing back overhead. Some of that has to do with shoulder mobility. Some of that has to do with thoracic mobility, right? So let's talk about that thoracic mobility. Some of y'all may have done the thoracic wrap in the past with a hold, but let's add a little bit to that, right? So when we do the thoracic hold or the thoracic wrap, you can use a foam roller, which a lot of us have at home, especially if you're a master's athlete, that you live and die by the foam roller, right? So a lot of times I have my athletes use a kettlebell, which is a whole new level of torture for you climb weightlifters. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all do it at least once a week. So, but with this, when we have this thoracic wrap, what we're going to want to do is we're going to take this foam roller and we're going to put it right at the base of the scapulas, right? So right at the base of my shoulder blades, which is about right here, right? So when I lie down on the ground, I'm going to go ahead and put this down here. Woo! I like to put it on my butt and then roll down. Why? Because it just feels good, right? I'm going to find the base of my scaps. Okay, I'm going to put it right there. I'm going to straighten out my legs, and I'm going to go ahead and wrap over, right? The idea is to have not your arms just kind of limp here, and just, you want to have your arms nice and locked out. Pinch those elbows in, and the idea is to be able to touch the ground behind your head, right? This is the overhead position. Now when you're in this, breathe, relax your ribs, relax your back, right? The only thing that should really be tense is pinching those elbows in, okay? Now we can also step this up, okay, and get a little bit more of a stretch, pull ourselves down to that position by getting either a barbell or something to pin our hands underneath. So if you're at home, you can use the bottom of the couch, right? You don't have to have a barbell. So as I'm here, I'm going to go ahead, and if you notice, my grip starts out nice and wide, and then I want to try to walk it in until I'm in a very narrow overhead grip. Again, woo! Notice how my elbows are nice and locked. They're not bent. I want my elbows pinched in, and I want to try to walk my hands in as close as they can get. Some of us will still be in the snatch grip. That's as close as we can get, and that's fine. The idea here is to hold this exercise for 2 minutes. Okay, set the timer on your phone and hold it for 2 minutes. Breathe, guys. That is very, very, very important when you're working on mobility. Relax. Don't tense up. Let your body actually think of it relaxing and melting away, and breathe. Okay, I see too many people working on mobility holding their breath. That does nothing to help you your muscles relax and stretch into the position that you're trying to get them into. Okay, so again, foam roller, bottom of the scaps, elbows nice and locked overhead, and drive them back. Okay, great way to drive them back is to grab something with a little bit of weight behind you, like a barbell or even the bottom of the couch. Okay, hope this helps you guys. You can not only do this now, but also in the future, okay? Add this to your regimen. Love you guys. Always looking mobile. Have a good one.